Klowns from Outer Space is directed by the great Martin Scorsese. I wish. And is about a couple of killer clowns that came down from outer space in a magical space tent. And this space tent happened to house these clowns, and Hermit and his dog discovers this tent, and the clown decided to start killing people on Earth. Teenagers find the tent, teenagers escape the tent, teenager gets chased by said clowns, and then Clownzilla comes up and tries to kill everybody. And you have killer clowns from outer space. This movie is dumb. It knows what it is. It's not trying to be cinema, and I love it for that. I don't think this is the best movie ever made, though with a title like that, it will probably be the best titled film ever made. But dear Lord, this movie was just so much fun to actually watch. Like, genuinely, it is a really fun movie. The actors, which I don't know the names of, again, I am terrible with names, as I keep saying in these reviews, do a decent job overall for what they're given. The script is not anything to write home about, but it is clever enough and funny enough to get through. The costume and practical effects and use for this movie is out of this world good, and just the overall tone of the entire movie is on point. It is consistent throughout. It is silly. The dialogue is weird and wacky, and it just knew what it wanted to be. The final act had like a clownzilla, like a Godzilla but a clown, and it starts killing people in the town. I will say that despite all the positives I have, I feel like the one thing that did halt the movie back for me is the whole subplot with the police and how they don't believe the kids until it's too late. I feel like that had been overdone to death so many times that it's just getting old right now. But aside from that, and a few maybe technical issues that are mostly due to dated visual effects and practical stuff, like they don't look as convincing, I guess they used to look, because this was like around the 1980s. I think 1985 the movie came out, so it's around that time period where visual effects and CG hasn't been made yet. They use stop motion, but mostly this movie relies on suits, practical effects, and makeup a little bit. And while that added a lot of realism and a lot of groundation for this movie, I feel like some of it looks dated at this point. Aside from those issues, this movie is just all around fun. The music is wacky. It's not scary, but oh my god, the kill count is absolutely astonishing. And the way the clowns kill in many different ways, like popcorn guns or acid pumpkin cakes and stuff like that. Acid pies, I mean. It is just a weird movie to watch, and definitely one deserving of the Halloween movie spirit. And overall, I just had a blast watching it, and I'm going to give Killer Clowns from Outer Space a B+. I highly recommend it if you have a nice beer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.